62nd in command, arriving.
How are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good.
Thanks for having us. Thanks for having
coming.
us.
Nice chilly day.
Beautiful. I want
How
you
are
to
you?
meet Jake.
Jake?
Jake, my son.
Jake or Jake?
Jake.
Jake, nice to meet you.
Jake, we got him out of school so we could teach his class about the USS Constitution.
Now, would you rather be in school or here? All right, I like it. I like it.
Absolutely. We lucked out with the weather. It looks like.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Our sailors are very proud
is the War of 1812 flag.
We'll be happy to answer any questions. Again, thank you for being with us today. Welcome aboard.
The ship's wheel.
My name is Lieutenant Commander Anthony Sems. I'm the
24-pound long guns. 24 pounds was the size of a round shot that they would fire. The barrels of the guns themselves weighed around 5,800 pounds. And when you add in the carriage, it was around 6,400 pounds. It took 9 to 14 crew members to man and operate these guns, and an effective range of up to 1,200 yards, so a little under a mile. When they would fire, they would recoil close to a speed of 35 miles an hour and would recoil the whole length of the gun.
Are they original?
They're not original. They were recast in the 1920s right here at the Charlestown Navy Yard.
Are these operational?
None of these are operational. Only the two guns all the way up forward, one on each side. Those are still operational, but they're refitted to fire 40 millimeter, 200 gram blank rounds.
Okay, cool.
You can start doing close-ups and all that kind of stuff.
That's the desk. We're gonna have to read about this and then. Here we're in the officers' mess. This is where the officers.
You can see the feather. You can see a pen. Feather pen.
Yes, sir. Cannonballs. It's the captain's cabin. Grog. Okay.
We're done with the grog.
There's the tugboat pulling us. Throughout this deck.
Yeah, they would have had hammocks all the way across this deck. Now, they're down there, obviously, because we have large groups of people coming down, hundreds of people coming down, so there has to be room. But hammocks would have extended down. They would have been about 6 inches apart. The ship would have been rocking and swaying, and then it would have been bumping into each other.
How many people would be in hammocks at a time? You know, were there 3 cruise shifts?
There was 2 shifts. They slept in 4-hour shifts. The crew was 450 to 500 men in 1812. So they just hot racked, hot hammocked, I guess you can say. So jumping in and out.
Uh-huh.
They had certain watches, so if you were doing one thing, somebody would come wake you up and you go to sleep. So
And would the crew mess on this deck also?
yes, they would. Groups of 6 to 8, they'd sit right on the deck.
Okay.
So there's a little mess kit over there, actually, that little box sitting on the deck right there. So
Go take a look. Thanks.
It goes all the way in the center, it goes all the way from point A to point B. And then on the sides, it has rib cages that goes all the way down. These barns have been standing forever. So he had this theory is if you flip that over, it's a hook. George Washington was like, you know what, that's a good idea, let's try it out. So everyone said it would not work. Joshua Humphreys built this ship, came up with a couple of those ideas, innovated it with the ship. We were the first ship to have those. Flash forward 213 years, we're still here. That was kind of cool. Now, what I was pointing out, these are here the standard knees. Now, right above each one of these, all the way down are the guns. Each one of those guns weighs the equivalent to a Ford Explorer. So if you don't displace that weight, the deck would crumble on itself. So we got these knees displace the weight of those guns onto the deck below us. And on the deck below us, all those diagonal riders, the rib cages that I was talking about. So that way the weight is equally distributed all the way across the cube. So we're not snapping forward, we're not snapping after anything to sail. They didn't understand distributing weight. So most ships did what was called hogging. And hogging is where you basically sag on both sides. So you would be great at the beginning, then flash forward 5 years, 10 years into your ship's life, and she's riding around in water like this. So he wanted to distribute that weight, came into the rib cages just like that barn had. Boom.
From above, from the mountains to the prairies to the oceans, why we fall. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
Good job, guys.
Don't put it in mine.
He's not pinching.